Welcome back everybody to another Harry Potter review. Today we'll be discussing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Before we get into my review, I'd just like to remember guys that the voting for my 4th anniversary special is now live. Voting ends November 11th. The link will be down below for that. Harry Potter is now 12 years old and he had his first year at Hogwarts. He learned so much and even got a glimpse of Lord Voldemort. He is so excited to go back to school, yet a house elf named Dobby is warning Harry Potter of disastrous, monstrous things that will happen at Hogwarts this year. He doesn't listen to this house elf and still attempts to go to Hogwarts, but is blocked by the barrier at platform 9 3/4, and him and his friend Ron take their flying car and fly off to Hogwarts. Right off the bat, things are not looking good for Harry. Clearly there are people who do not want him there at school. We get introduced to some other characters like Lucius Malfoy, and the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Gilderoy Lockhart. There at Hogwarts, Harry is hearing noises. Kids are being petrified from something that is released from the Chamber of Secrets. For me, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, it has always been my favorite book. It is something that is so mysterious to me, and I love learning about this school 50 years in the past from when other students went there, and just something about this Chamber of Secret that was built when Hogwarts was first built in secrecy. It kind of creeps me out, and I just love learning about that history, that someone did something in the past, built this school to get rid of mudbloods, people who have no magical background to them. And this film and the book did a great job setting up that secrecy and that atmosphere that something is terrorizing the school, and if they don't find it, they're gonna have to send everybody home. Even the almighty, powerful Dumbledore is terrified of what is going to happen. We get the cast from the first film back again, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint reprising their roles as this trio of friends, Ron, Hermione, and Harry. And still, after one movie, they're still in awe of a lot of things. And I'm going to talk about that a lot in all these reviews, that they're in awe of something new. And this is what the movie manages to do really great, is introduce us to a lot more things. They give us everything we've seen already from the first film, but a lot of new material. If it's herbology and the plants, or new traveling from one place to another, all the little things that they add still make me go, oh, it's so pretty. I love this. And the acting in here is still terrific. We still get Harry, who is now only 12 years old. 12 years old! He looks like he's 14. 12 years old, and he's still a young kid. And he's such a brave kid. Such a brave kid. And Daniel Radcliffe captured everything about Harry Potter so well. Now this movie hinted a lot at darkness, more than the first movie did, and it still managed to blend this magical friendliness to it with a hint of darkness. If it's the dark forest and the spiders that wanted to kill everybody, or this diary that was talking to people, it blended it fairly well. I loved that it was still a lot of fun, and there was still those awe-inspiring moments, and it was still beautiful and fun to watch. It was charming, it was hilarious, it was adventure-filled, and then there were times where it got really dark, and it didn't ruin it at all. It blended it very nicely. At times when they hinted at this darkness, I think the atmosphere and the tone really shifted, and it was perfect, because this is the plot, that there's something in this castle that is killing students. And it has to be dark, it has to have this chilling atmosphere, and it definitely does, especially halfway through the film, like when the first film, where it kind of takes a little while to get to the plot of the movie. And like I said in the first movie, I don't mind that. I love setting up this school and everything about it, but it sets up this Chamber of Secrets so perfectly. And then the tone just builds more and more dark and chilling. And I love that about this movie, that it has this secrecy and it's chilling. And there's something running around the school that you don't know when it's going to attack next. It creates this sense of urgency for this young trio of friends to help others, and for them to solve the mystery, because if they don't, their friends could die. The Chamber of Secrets for me is always going to be one of my favorite reads, and one of my favorite movies at that. It is perfectly done. It blends a hint of darkness so well with still managing for it to be fun and exciting and family friendly. And it still has great practical effects. The acting is still great. Everything here is still really great from the first film. Just adds so much more to it. Of course, I'm gonna go ahead and give The Chamber of Secrets an A+. This was the first movie I saw that I read the book first. I saw The Sorcerer's Stone, and then read the book, and then I read The Chamber of Secrets, then watched the movie. And I remember seeing this movie with my dad at the time. I think that was the first film he saw for Harry Potter. And we, as a family, we just really liked Harry Potter. I'm so excited to talk about some other movies. I had the opportunity to see some of these in theaters. AMC theaters and Regal theaters were playing these in theaters before. Fantastic Beasts, where to find them. I took my wife to see some of them and we had so much fun. Thank you guys as watching. As always, I love you guys' support on my channel here. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the subscribes for my channel. Remember guys to go over to opinionsage.com. The link will be down below for that, where you can cast your vote for my 4th anniversary special. Remember, voting ends November 11th. So this is Justin Watches Movies, and you stay magical, YouTube.